Today, we're going to be going through 20 different tools for productivity at work and life. So we've divided them into a ton of different categories. First up is communication. So there probably will be no surprises here, where our top is Gmail, which is a free to use email platform, which also gives you access to all of Google's products. Google is just generally awesome. They're always updating their features and could be argued to be the leaders in email platforms. The next is Slack. It's very likely that you're already familiar with Slack, but it does ease day-to-day communication within an organization, because not only can you have various larger chats, you can also have one-on-one chats, you can add images, exchange documents. Third is Zoom for remote calls and meetings, having that face-to-face ability to call, to talk, to chat, to break off into smaller rooms. This is the leading software of the moment. The next category is briefs. Now, we don't have specific tools or apps for this, but briefs as a tool in general so much help those creative professions. So if you're a writer, a marketer, a videographer, designer, creating a brief template, so asking your client what they want, what they expect, what their inspiration might be, what their goals are with this piece that you're creating for them. So having this brief template is going to ease your life so much. Highly recommended. Now, to find a brief for your industry, type into Google your industry name and then brief template. And I'm sure you'll find many different templates that you can choose from and customize for your own needs. The next category is time management. I would be remiss not to mention Desktime, which is the time tracking and productivity tool, which is my favorite, and also who are sponsoring these lovely videos. So thank you, Desktime. And it is great for freelancers and for organizations to stay on top of the work that's been done, the work that's been put in, and just brings a lot of transparency to the organization. Our next one is going to be Calendly, which is a tool which synchronizes with your calendar. And when someone is asking for a meeting, rather than listing off the 5 different times you're available, you can simply send them a link which automatically shows the person your availabilities, and then they can choose when to schedule in a call, and then it is automatically pushed into your calendar. Our next category is project management. So here we have a few tools. Trello is a great free tool. It has different boards. You can put different cards on the boards that can contain text, they can contain images, and then those cards can be dragged and dropped into other vertical boards. And so it's kind of like a pin board. You can have like a to-do, doing, and done, or you can have different projects that are on the go. Totally up to you. There's a ton of flexibility with Trello, and it's free. The next tool is called Asana, and Asana is also a project management tool, but organized in a different way than Trello. Lets teams work together, or you can use it individually. There are tasks, you can assign tasks, you can see them in a list view, you can see them in a calendar view. It's generally an effective way to stay on top of who is doing what in an organization. Our next category is visibility for your work. So this is more for if you're a freelancer and you need your work to be seen. The first platform is called Upwork, and this is generally accepted database for freelancers where you can find the expert that you need to get the work done. If you want to position yourself as the best, then it's very possible and likely that this is a platform where you should be. The next is Fiverr, and Fiverr is a great place if you're getting started, if you want to get that visibility out, or if you have quirky things to offer. So Fiverr is a platform where for $5, people post what they will do for you for $5. Now Fiverr, of course, to accommodate more serious projects, they have a sliding scale of prices. It's not really just $5 anymore, is what I'm saying. Then there's 99 Designs, which is a platform for designers where rather than creating a design for one client, the client says that they're willing to pay a certain amount of money, they commit their budget, And then designers from all over the world are able to submit their versions. And then the client chooses the winner, and that person receives the budget. So if you really do think that you're the best for the job, then this is an opportunity for you. Of course, it also does come with its risks. Moving into design. Talking about the visibility, then Behance and Dribbble are must-have sites and tools to be on. It is a platform where you can demonstrate your designs and what you've done. And if you're not a designer, it's a place where you can go and get inspired for projects that you might be working on. So it's a great space to be just generally learning what is new in the realm of design. Then we have reallygoodemails.com, which is a similar concept but for emails. It is run by MailChimp, which is an email marketing platform. And essentially, if you are looking for the best practices of email marketing, then you can see what other brands are doing and again, learn from the best, get inspired. The next tool is Canva. And for anyone who is a design beginner will know about Canva. It is essentially a drag and drop design platform, which makes it easy to make beautiful digital visuals without having Photoshop or Illustrator skills. Then we have a mandatory platform that will help you digitally in work and in life, which is stock photo repositories. There are a few of them that are really, really great. I personally recommend Pixabay and Pexels, which both have really high quality and interesting free to use photos, which don't look like the really terrible stock photos of like people in suits, like laughing at what their boss is saying. Then rounding it all up with some tools for writing. And here I will recommend Grammarly. If you write anything, if you write emails, even just to colleagues, but especially if you write text that then is published on the internet, then I highly recommend running your text through Grammarly, which will identify grammar and vocabulary issues. Where would I be without Google Docs, which is, in my opinion, the best tool for collaboration in text. So it's a great platform, first of all, to be writing, because if your computer dies or if you accidentally click back on the page, everything that you've written is automatically saved in the server, so you will never lose the stuff that you've written, which is an issue if, for example, you're writing directly into a WordPress blog or if you're writing in a Word document. And finally, there's Hemingway. If you really want to create fantastic text, you can copy it into Hemingway and it will give you suggestions on how to make your text even better. It comments on things like readability or like the interestingness of the words you've chosen. So it's kind of like a level up of your copywriting. So those were our 20 tools. We hope you found them useful. What are the tools that you can't live without and should be added to this list? Comment below. I would love to hear them. Bye.